4th times 7 to the 1/2. Are the bases the same?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, so now you're going to add the exponents, right? So you're going to write down 7 to the 1 now. What's 1/4 plus 1/2? 3/4. 7 to the 3/4 is right. Very good. You got it. Okay. All right. Now tell me what 7 to the 3/4 means. 4th root of 7 cubed. Right. The 4th root of 3/7, right? The 4th root of 7 cubed, which means the 4th root of 3/7, right? Okay. All right. Now it goes to the next part. Can you break down the 7s?
9.
Can you break it out? 9, right? No, you cannot. Okay? 7 is prime. So then what do you have to do? Just multiply. Okay, so multiply 7 times 7 times 7. What do you get? 343. Right. Okay. Nobody can come out of the house because there's only 3 of them, not 4 of them. Therefore, it's 4th root of 343. Now, is it plus or minus? Yes, because it's 4th root. It's even. Plus or minus. There you go. There's the answer right there. Okay, all right, so what's the first thing you're going to do?
Distribute
The 2. You're going to distribute the 2 like this, right? And like this, right? Okay, so what's 1/2 times 2? 1. So it's going to be 6 to the 1 or just 6, right? Make sense? Yeah.
Why did you go to the 6? Since you did over here to the 2.
Because 6 already has a power. Like C2 has the invisible power.
Yeah, 2 had an invisible power, right? That's what it is. Okay, so now it's a little more difficult. Okay. Okay, all right, now, let's go to the other one. Here's 4. Okay, what's 1/3 times 2? 2/3, okay, times 4 to the 2/3. Okay. All right, now, okay, we're going. You got to think about this a second. All right, are you going to now multiply the 6 times the 4? Yes or no?
No.
What does your gut tell you?
No.
Okay, very good. The guys that are saying no, you're right. You don't multiply those together. Okay, so tell me this. What's 4 to the 2/3? What does that mean? The cube root of 4 to the second power. Exactly right. This means 6, okay, times the cube root of 4 to the second power. Okay? Now, 4 to the second power is how much? 16. That means the 6th root, the 6 times the cube root, said that wrong, of 16. Okay, all right, now, what do you do next? Break down the 16. Break down the 16. Beautiful. Okay, so now we're going to break down the 16. 16 is 2 times 8, 2 times 4, 2 times 2. Okay, all right, there's a knock at the door. Can anybody go out to play? Yeah, only 3 of them, right. Okay, 3 can go out to play. Okay, remember, they're triplets. 3 can go out to play. Oopsies, almost cut that one. Okay, there we go. Okay. Okay. All right. So 3 can come out to play. Okay. Can all of them come out to play? No, is one going to stay in the house? All right. So who's going to come out of the house? A 2. Who stays inside the house?
2.
A 2. Okay. Now what else is all outside the house? A 6. Okay. What do you do with that 6 and that 2? You multiply. So what's the answer? 12.
And the cube
root of 2. You got it. That's right. There's the answer right there. You got it. What you're going to do is you're going to distribute, right? You're going to distribute negative 1/5 to this and negative 1/5 to this. Okay. So how much is 5 times negative 1/5? Negative 1. 4 to the negative 1 times. All right. How much is 5 to negative 1/5? Negative 1. 3 to the negative 1. Okay. Now this should look familiar. We did this yesterday. Can you have a negative exponent? All right, so how do I get rid of the negative? 1 over it, right. Okay, so 1, okay, so I'm going to write down what? 1 over 4 times 3, right, okay. Okay, is everybody good? Okay, agreed, that's what it should be. Okay, and how much is 4 times 3? 12, so what's the answer? 12, there's the answer. Is that 12? It is. It's amazingly easy. All these are easy if you just know how to do them. They're not that difficult. Okay, so we're dividing, right? Okay, so this is 5 to the 1 power, right? Okay, All right, so now when you divide, you subtract. Okay, so it's going to be 5, okay, to the 1 minus 1/3. Okay, so it's going to be 5 to the 2/3. You got it. It's 5 to the 2/3. So it's 5 to the 1 minus 1/3, right? It's going to be 5 to the 2/3. Okay, now tell me what that means. The cube root of 5 squared. The cube root of 5 squared. Very good. It means the cube root of 5 squared. Okay, all right. All right, so now what's 5 times 5? 25. Okay, so the cube root of 25, right? Okay, now 25 is 5 times 5. Do you see any triplets in there? No. Okay, is that the answer then? Yes, it is. That's the answer. You got it. There's your answer. Almost over. Okay, all right, so you're saying power to power, I'm going to distribute to the 1/3 to the 1/3. Okay, so you're going to get what? 42 to the 2/3 power. Oh gosh, I just messed up on that. Sorry about that. To the 2/3 power. Okay, and 6 to the 2/3 power. There we go. Okay, he's right. Okay, now tell me this. 42 to the 2/3 power, what does that mean? Cube root of 42 squared, right? The cube root of 42 squared. The cube root of 42 squared, right? Okay. And what does this mean? 6 to the 2/3. 6 cube root of 6 squared. Okay, very good. Cube root of 6 squared is right. Okay. Okay, well, what does that mean? That means I've got the cube root of 2 42s, right? And I've got the cube root of 2 6s, right? Okay, all right, now you tell me, what do you think we do now? This is when you get to this, it gets interesting. Okay, all right, well, you can break it down if you want to. You can.
Okay, don't break it down.
Okay, but you don't have to break it down. What's that?
You just divide 42 by 6.
Okay, well, wait, why can you do that? You're just taking a shot. You're a rolling shot. I think maybe. Okay. Well, you know what? You can't. It's just I wanted you to tell me why, though. Now, look. Here's the thing. Now, listen to what's happening. This is important. You've learned this before, except you did it with square roots, not cube roots. Hey, what kind of house do these two 42s live in? A cube root house. What kind of house do these two 6s live in? A cube root house. So they all live in a cube root house. Holy cow, what the stink? Can't I just have them all live in the same house? A 2-story house? 2 on the top floor, 2 on the bottom floor. Yes, you can. You can do that. They're all in the same kind of house, a cube root house. Okay?
I must be annoying if it's look after now.
That's exactly right. Not me. Which those 6s, they go a lot, right? It's like, it's still in the bathroom, Mom. I know, but 6, okay. All right, now, here's the thing. Here's the thing. Do you see what to do now? It's common sense stuff. It's
42.
42 divided by 6?
Yeah.
Why not? That makes sense. What's 42 divided by 6? It's 7.
So you go to both sides and then add.
Why not?
Subtract.
42 divided by 6. 7. Okay, look what you got now. What can you write down now?
Cube root of 7.
Okay, the cube root of? Yeah, which is how much? It's going to be 49. The cube root of 49, right? The cube root of 49. Okay, now 49 is 7 times 7. Can anybody come out of that house? You found the answer. That's it. You got it. There's the answer. Good job. Okay, and once again, every period is done. Okay, all right, so here's what you got, right? Okay, now look, you guys know this, okay, but it's like, this gets to be fun to teach you guys, okay? What did you learn? When it's negative, right? When it's a negative exponent, right? Okay, how do you turn it into positive? Okay, you take it and you put it under 1, right? It becomes 1 over x squared, right? Very good. Okay, so if it's negative on the top, it's positive on the bottom. So if it's negative on the bottom, it's positive on the top. That's how easy this is. It's like, oh my gosh, I'm just gonna write down 81 to the 3/4. Take the 1 away, man, I reverse it.
That's it? That's it.
Well, not yet, but they're getting there.
Oh,
Okay, all right, now you tell me what does 81 to the 3/4 mean? The 4th root out 381s. The 4th root of 381s. Here we go. The 4th root of 381s. Okay, there's 1 of them, 2 of them, 3 of them. Okay, now break down 81. What is 81? What's 9 times 9 and what's 9 times 9? 3, 3, 3, 3, right? Okay, 4 threes. There's 1 of them. Let me see. There's 2 of them. There's 3 of them. There's a knock at the door. Okay. Anybody come out to play?
all of them.
All of them come out to play. Right. Okay. Okay. The quadruples can come out to play. Okay. Here, groups of 4, groups of 4, groups of 4. So who gets to come out? 3 threes. Right. 3 threes get to come out to play, which is how much? 27. Right. Which comes out to be 27 plus or minus. Right. Plus or minus. There you go. Okay. The 4th root. There it is. You got it. It's 27. And that's a big.